Page number 117. Meditation is the focusing of the mind on some object. If the mind acquires concentration on one object, it can be so concentrated on any object whatsoever. While discussing about concentration chapter, we have discussed about one of the beautiful story of Swami Vivekananda, that gun shooting, isn't it? When Swamiji was in Europe, Swamiji was standing on the bank of a lake. The water in the lake was flowing, a stream actually, it's not lake, it's a stream. And some teenage boys were trying to shoot those eggshells which were floating on the water. But they could not. They could not achieve success in shooting them. So Swamiji was laughing and they were asking Swamiji, it is not so easy like that. Okay, because they became angry. So Swamiji took the gun into his hands and he shot 12 eggshells, each one in one attempt. So what happened? They asked, where do you learn gun shooting? Then Swamiji replied, this is the first time I am holding gun in my life. That is, whatever it may be a new thing, if we really want to learn it quickly, fastly, in a faster manner, then we have to have good concentration techniques. For that, we have to focus the mind on one object. Each and every person can choose that object according to their taste and temperament. But concentrating on the object very dear to us, that will yield quick benefits. What could be that object? Each and everyone has to find out themselves. Some people may concentrate on some external object, some people on their body, some part of the body between the eyebrows or tip of the nose, and some people imagine something in their heart, lotus of the heart. Like these several concentration techniques are there. One has to choose it accordingly, that by choosing which object, we can meditate on it continuously, regularly, every day, for a long period of time, and with utmost interest. And we should enjoy that process also, isn't it? In that way, we have to choose that object. Usually, the Ishta, the personal God, the Ishta Daiva, we have to choose. That is the most better object. And through that, we acquire all the knowledge, because we think, we feel, and we observe it as a custom in our traditions. What is that? It's the ultimate source of all energy and all knowledge. Which one? The personal God, the Ishta Daiva. And we have to, day by day, we have to increase the time, we have to maintain the regularity, then we'll see the benefits. We'll get that power. Automatically, the knowledge that is required to face the challenges of the life, that comes to us at appropriate timings. That's why the meditation is the highest form of the worship, one of the. And it is most suitable in the early mornings and evenings. If possible, before sleeping also. And it's a wonderful game for Narendra Datta. Since childhood, he had this practice, and he used to see a divine light coming from his eyebrows, and soonly it used to fill the surroundings, and in that light, he was comfortably sleeping. He thought everybody are sleeping like that. Everybody are getting the light like that. When he met Sri Ramakrishna, at the time Sri Ramakrishna asked Narendra Datta, do you see any light coming out from your eyebrows, between your eyebrows? Then Narendra said, yes. Until that, he did not know that not everybody are getting like this. Next thing. So here the main thing we have to understand, without learning or without practicing, without believing and without making it a habit, we are living in such a way, there is no training for the mind. Very sad. Understand, man is an intelligent animal. He has discrimination power. He acquires a lot of information, but when his mind is trained properly to do good things, to do noble things, to live according to the ideal, unless the mind is not trained, he will not focus on them. He will not progress in any path. Just like other animals, he will lead his life on this earth and he will depart. But it is the responsibility of each and every intelligent human being to meditate on the divine. It is an essential thing. That instrument has to be trained regularly. That instrument has to be sharpened regularly. Then only we can expect any greater things happening through us, not before that. For that, while discussing about the concentration topic, we have discussed two things. What is that? What are they? For education, for acquiring the right education, right knowledge, one has to learn two things. One is developing the concentration, and second thing is the power of detachment. If we want, we have to detach the mind from that object at our will completely. That power also we have to develop. When that will happen? When can we detach from any other object? That also involves in the practice of concentration. When we are concentrating on one object, we are automatically detaching from all the other objects. The sthira sukha asana. When you sit quietly, calmly, steadily in one posture, then when we sit quietly, calmly and steadily in one posture, what happens? The thoughts of the mind comes down. The mind becomes calm. That can focus on any other object, any single object. In that process only, the meditation can happen effectively. That's why it is a responsibility of each and every human being to learn meditation. And the second thing says about within there is the lion, the eternally pure, illumined and ever-free Atman. And directly one realizes him through meditation and concentration, this world of Maya vanishes. Within there is the lion. In Kathopanishad it was said, Angushta Matra Purushontaratma Sada Jananam Hridaya Sannivishtaha Tvam Satcharirat Prahivet Munjadi Veshikam Dhairyena Tam Vidya Chukramamritam Tam Vidya Chukramamritamiti. The soul, the Atman, resides in the heart of each and every human being with the size of the thumb. One has to realize it. That is only the pure and illumined Atman. Okay? So, for the kind of higher purposes, we have to use the practice of meditation not for achieving supernatural powers or to get rid of diseases or for mental peace or mental illness relieving for mental illness, or not something else, or not acquiring for so much information. One has to realize the self. One has to become with that. One has to be in that state, soul stage. When we think of it, when we meditate it, when we speak about it, when our all actions are motivated by it, then we will see all the divine things are happening around us, and we will become the divine. Okay? Have a wonderful day ahead. Peace, blessed class.